Ah yes, my childhood. Let's go back and see the wonderful, wonderful memories I've had, shall we? Appreciating. But still, even though I had a really terrible childhood, nothing beats 10 years of therapy and childhood trauma more than cartoons. Ah yes, luckily for me, I had so many great cartoons when I was growing up. And then middle school came and oh god, what? Oh, the black chicken. Oh, that's right. Oh, Flapjack's doing the laugh. Oh god, the laugh. But luckily I had one show that I watched religiously, and it was one of my biggest inspirations for the things that I'm doing right now. That cartoon was Ed, Edd, and Eddy. Quite honestly, it's one of my favorite shows that I was fucking watching when it was running at the time. They truly were the kings of Cartoon Network. Some people say it was Dexter. Fuck you! Fuck Dexter! Look at that motherfucker! He's Russian! He's goddamn communist! Look, communist dresser! Look at that motherfucker! Our forefathers would not respect Dexter and his goddamn fucking Russian accent. Why is he Russian, by the way? Mom? Huh? Dexter's mom? What did you do in Russia? More like, who did you do? Am I right?
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. I have no friends.
But before I get off topic... ooh, a housefly! But before I get off topic, it's best that I tell you guys why I love this show so much. So, first let's start with the plot. The story is made by Danny Antonucci and stars 3 hoodlums. Does anyone even use the term hoodlums anymore? Of the cul-de-sac, named Ed, Edd, and Eddy. Ed is the little idiot of the group who enjoys monster movies, comics, and all other nerd shit. In a way, he's just like us, except he doesn't talk about really terrible shippings. I think Tumblr knows what I'm talking about up top. Alright, who just high-fived me? I'm scared now. Double D is the brains of the operation. He's also the biggest eye candy in the entire series. Just watch this motherfucker strip! Oh, yeah. Okay, let's get back to this, shall we? He's also the one person who tells the others it's a bad idea to do the scan. They don't listen. They don't listen to him at all. Usually it ends up with Ed and Eddy beating fucking around while they make Double D work and slave all day. Well, you know how it is. Being the eye candy of the show also means you're the butt monkey, because apparently girls like pathetic men. But again, you gotta admire Double D in that hair. Then there's Eddy, the self-proclaimed leader of the Eds. And he has the right to call himself that. He met Ed and Double D when they were kids. He's a cheap asshole jerk with a heart of gold. Sometimes he has a heart of gold. Okay, very few times he hasn't a heart of gold. Okay, like one part he actually showed his heart of gold at the end of the movie. That counts. That fucking counts. But, spoiler alert, he actually isn't that much of an asshole. It's because of the fact that his brother used to beat the shit out of him when they were kids, and looking at how small Eddy is, and looking at how small he was as a child, and seeing how fucking tall Eddy's brother was, I would say that was kind of a bloodbath. These parents are very shitty at their job. Then we have the cul-de-sac kids, who kind of have a love-hate relationship with the Eds. Mostly hate from Kevin and Sarah's standpoint. But don't worry, little Billy. I know you keep asking me stupid-ass questions, but you know what? Fuck you. Sarah will most likely get her axing very, very soon. So will Kevin. But Sarah, you're gonna get it. You're gonna fucking get it! So let's just talk about the other characters that don't really bug me as much. There's Jimmy, who serves Sarah as her gay best friend. Cause, ladies, we all at least got one gay best friend. Am I right? Am I right? Up top. Okay, who keeps freaking actually high-fiving me? Is there ghosts? Is there a ghost in my house? I gotta get the fuck out of here, man! Naz, who is everyone's love interest except Kevin, who would rather do it with his bike. Or something. Oh, Chie-chan. Oh, Chie, you knew so much better. The joke is, Aaron Fitzgerald voices Naz for Ed, Edd, and Eddy. Just an Ed fact for you. There's Rolf, who's from insert name of Rolf's place of living here, and tries his best to take accustom to the kids' ways, and sometimes even helps out with the Eds and their shenanigans, but not as much as Johnny. Speaking of Johnny, he's also known as Best Cul-de-sac Kid who actually has a personality. He kinda acts like a fourth member of the Eds in a way. He's very friendly towards everybody and is giving the world a nice big smile, as well as his buddy Plank, who's a piece of wood and most likely is alive. If you watch the show, you'll understand why. Plank's staring at me. Go away! Ain't no one want you here!
Look the way he stares at your soul!
Then the Canker sisters, who consists of May, Lee, and Marie Canker, who are madly in love with the Eds and try their best to protect them, as well as do other rapey things to them. They did this in the Christmas special. This happens a lot. Ed and Eddy is pretty much a show that's pretty nice to watch if for comedy, though I don't really care for the characters being treated badly here. There are some times where they actually end up winning. You know that I have a fucking pet peeve with goddamn characters being treated like shit and they don't deserve it. Sometimes the Eds, they kind of fucking deserve it. Well, except for Double D, of course. But it's a lot more satisfying when they get hurt at times. But that's mostly due to the fact because everybody get their ass handed to them by life. Not just the Eds, even though the Eds are the ones who get the short end of the stick most of the times. The series is still fair about who life is going to give their backhand to. Sometimes it'll be Jimmy, other times it'll be Rolf, other times it'll be the Eds. Most of the times it's the Eds. Life sucks. Deal with it. So when I heard that the series was ending, I was pretty okay with it. It's not like I went into the shower and cried for months and months and had no reason of living for a long time. No good cartoons. Everybody, you heard the fucking story back there. I was terrible. My childhood was awful. It was one time. But when I heard that they were going to finally make an Ed and Eddy movie, holy shit, my anticipation for this movie was just so great. I think I said that word wrong. I don't care. Let's continue. When the movie came out, it was a goddamn masterpiece. Honestly, I thought it deserved a theatrical release because, honestly, this was the oldest and last original cartoon that came out there. Like, I mean, quite honestly, I think they could have done, like, something with it. I mean, for God's sakes, let's just look at SpongeBob for a minute here. Cheeseboy ass gets a shitload of video games based on his specials, but Ed and Eddy can't get one game based off the fucking movie! Life sucks. Though I did think that Ed and Eddy's Big Picture show was perfect, there was one thing that kind of pissed me off about the ending. Not only the fact that Johnny got beaten up and is now the new outcast, the fact that he turned into a villain, and then they said, no, we're done with this. We're done with Ed and Eddy forever. Sorry about that. That kind of pissed me off. Life sucks. I mean, like, it's so popular. It's such a great and amazing show. I'm sure it can come back, right? Right? Well, whether or not Ed and Eddy does come back or not, which it fucking better! It has such an amazing legacy, and it's sadly taken down from the air, but at least we finally got to meet Eddy's bro. Even though we didn't see Double D's hat, I'm still pissed off about that, I'm sorry.
You know what? You ain't gonna find out until we do the feature.
Or see the whole dodgeball incident. Or, you know, find out what their parents look like, or even where Rolf lived, or more important, what is under Ed's belly button. This show needs to continue. I mean, if the Powerpuff Girls, Teen Titans, and Courage the Cowardly Dog can continue, what's stopping the Eds from making their rightful return to television? If it does happen, then I suggest they do the stupid crossover game. Simpsons and Family Guy did it, and so did Mega Man and Sonic, and as well as Spider-Man and Jesse. There's Spider-Man and Jesse crossover. Hold on. What? This happened? Wow, this really happened? Oh. Well, I'm gonna go kill myself. After a quick trip to the hospital, I came back and had this amazing idea. I suggest we have our own crossover with Persona and Ed, Eddy. Okay, now hear me out here. In this plot, like, the investigation team are gonna go to the cul-de-sac because why the fuck not? And then after that, they're gonna like have these really shitty adventures. And then Chi's gonna be with Eddy because of the fact that I think that that's really good shipping, even though I was really shitting on a lot of shippings on Tumblr and everything. So I'm not better than those guys. So anyway, you guys aren't even gonna stay here for this long, okay? I guess I'm just gonna stop talking. Holy shit, guys, an actual fucking review for once. Oh my god, it came out. Sweet. Special thanks goes to my main man, Dimitri Petrov. You can find that motherfucker down here in the description below, or you can click on one of his newest videos. Go check him out, he's fucking awesome. And if by any chance you're interested in watching some more of my stupid ass videos, I made a review, or kind of a technicolored horse, me saying shit about her. It's called Bitchin' is Magic with Rainbow Dash. So go check that shit out, enjoy it, and love it, and hate this technicolored horse, because she's a fucking bitch. Speaking of Bitching is Magic, I would like to formally announce that in December 17th, Bitching is Magic will have another episode, or at least the third episode will be decided. As of right now, Sarah is winning. If any of you guys hate Weiss or The Miz, go down in the description below and vote on that shit, and then tell me who you want to be in the next episode of Bitching is Magic. Remember, first place gets to get the video first, second place gets to get the video second, and then last place gets to be the last person in an episode of Bitching is Magic. So go down there, go vote, and have yourself a good time, and then just think about how awesome it's gonna be with me shitting on cartoon characters. And a wrestler. A really bad one at that. I got a bunch of social media things, so go check that out. I got Patreon, so go check that out as well. And lastly, I have Bobby Logic. Go to Bobby Logic and look at the newest video that we got over there. The newest video that came out is Don't Say Chicken. Don't Say Chicken was made by my friends DJ Silver and Border Collie Bobby. So go over there, check their shit out. That's all I gotta say. Thanks for everybody for your support. Go check me out on all of my other things and go support me on Patreon and get ready for some more videos, because this is only the beginning, motherfucker. Alright, can I get another one? I'm getting really scared. There's a fucking ghost in my house and he keeps giving me vibes, and I need to get out of here. I'm sorry guys, I need to end the video right now.